Welcome. Welcome, everybody. We are live here on Twitch for another episode of Jade Empire. Just doing a quick check, make sure that all the audio is working as it should be. And then we will get started. We'll get officially started, so welcome. Gotta love the mobile Twitch app. Sweet, cool. And we are a go. And I see that we got 2 people in. Welcome. Hope that your Monday is going well. Hope that you're having a good day. Alright, let's see what we're picking up. So, dude wants us to go and do a play for him. This playwright, he's bringing his play here to the capital city, but someone has gone in and changed some of the lines. So it now has changed a crucial scene that was there for character development or whatever, and now that scene essentially is like bad-mouthing the Empire. So dude is worried about his artistic integrity as well as potentially some of the political repercussions of openly commentating or having open commentary on the Empire. So it's kind of where we're standing right now. We also have a quest from the Princess Leia, not Leia, and she is wanting us to join the Lotus Assassins and kind of figure out what's going on there. So our next step in that quest is to go and join up with the Inquisitors. So I think we're gonna be starting. I think we're gonna start with the actor. So let's see here. Plot items. The original script. Oh goodness. Okay. The original script for your scene is Lady 14 Flowers. In this version of the play, your character explains that the end of the Jade Empire's expansion occurred because sagacious Tien listened to the will of the heavens. The theme of the heavens reaching out to the Emperor is explored at least twice, and it contains the historically accepted truth that the northern border of the Jade Empire was traced by a shooting star. There will likely be a book and a scroll stand near the stage where you can study your part in more detail. Okay. So let's go check it out. So, as far as retro games go, I'm... Hi, Athena. Considering what we're going to play on the channel next, there's a few different ways we could go. I'm kind of feeling Morrowind, not going to lie. I've never played it. I've made a character a few times. Hi, dog. You got to either sit or get down. I started a character a few times, but I've never installed any mods or OpenMW or anything like that, so I always end up kind of quitting before I even get out of the first city. So I want to give it a real good, proper try. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing it as an Xbox game, where I'll actually go and hunt down a physical copy of Morrowind, and I'm just going to plug it into my Xbox and play it vanilla experience, or I already own it on PC, so realistically, I might end up just going that way, where I'm just going to install it on PC, and I'll do a couple of quality of life mods, such as OpenMW. I might only do that one, honestly, just to get it playing, and then kind of go for that vanilla experience.
Excuse me, you're in my way, and I'm trying to keep an eye out for our replacement actor.
Oh, excuse me. I'm the understudy.
You? You're the replacement? Well, why aren't you in costume? If you're going to be playing Lady 14 Flowers, you'll need your dress. There's no time for
You
you to
need
run
your
back and get yours.
dress!
I'm sure we can find one to fit in the back, though most of our performers are less broad. Did they give you a copy of the scripts when they sent you over here?
I have this script here.
Let me see that. No. This is all wrong. They sent you with the old script. Bloody Actors Guild is staffing itself with water buffaloes, I tell you. Here, have it back. The script's recently been revised, so even if you're familiar with the old version, read it again for the changes before you head on stage.
And who revised the script?
Well, a southern noble funded the location and travel for us, but wanted to make a few tweaks. We couldn't afford to miss the exposure.
A noble.
Our writer wasn't that happy, but we accepted the revisions, and here we are. I'm sure your Actors Guild told you that we have standard rates. We'll happily pay you the going rate for a lead, especially since this is short notice. Ruin your scene and you get nothing. Just like normal. Understand?
And what would you consider ruining the
Just get
scene?
at least half the lines correct, and the crowd will figure out what's happening. Any less than that, and it becomes one of those obscure plays no one likes. Now, read that script over. Come talk to me when you've got it, and we'll get you into final costume and onto the stage.
Okay. This version of the script has been edited from the original text so that the two lines satirize the Lotus Assassins by referring to them as flower guardians. There will likely be a book and a scroll stand near the stage where you can study your part in more detail. Okay, so yeah, I could see why the writer is not happy. That's a big change. Small edits. Nah, man. That goes from touching on the themes of the story, laying out what is the accepted historical truth of how their borders were established. Even like the divine right of rule is implied here for the emperor, that the heavens reached out to them. Okay, I got it. I think script stand. It seems you have only a few lines for this scene. They are mostly reacting to the other actor. The scene reenacts a historical moment in the formation of the Jade Empire. There seem to be only 6 lines for you to remember, and on the script, there are acting notes that should make it easy to remember the proper lines. Alright, read the notes for the first half. You examine the first page of the script, which covers the first 3 of your 6 lines. You read, your first line seems the same in both scripts. It is simply responding to a question about the color of banners. Your line has you commenting that white banners are flying. Okay, white banners are flying for the first line. Second line seems to be one of the lines that was changed between the scripts. There are 2 versions of it. You are responding to a question about the time of day, and in incisive chorus script, you speak of the heavens sending a message at dusk and the night is coming on fast. Okay, so we got white banners, heaven sending a message at dusk, and the night is coming fast. Okay. And the edited version, the time is midday, and you would speak about the flower guardians, an obvious dig at the Lotus Assassins. And what about the third line? The third line is the same in both scripts. In it, you are responding to a question about location. As the acting notes direct, the key element lies in that a decision was reached on the edge of a great plain. Alright, so we got white banners, dusk, with night coming fast, and edge of a great plain. Okay, second half of the scene. Line number 4. This line seems to have 2 versions, and must have been edited when the play came to the city. The script written by incisive chorus, the theme of the heavens reaching out to the emperor is explained again, and your character comments that seasons change from place to place. In the edited version, your character comments that warmth can hide an icy heart. This comment leads to a thinly veiled condemnation of the Emperor. Alright, line number 5. Hold up, before we go into that, so we got white banners, dusk, night is coming fast, edge of a plain, and then the heavens reaching out to the Emperor once again. Okay, and then number 5, who did the Emperor turn to? In the script, the Emperor turned to the heavens themselves. Okay. So, white banner. We got heaven sending message at dusk, night is coming, edge of a great plain. Heavens speaking to the Emperor, and then the Emperor turning to the heavens to speak. And then the last line. A character comments on a shooting star tracing a border across the sky. Okay, what was the 4th line one more time? The theme of the reaching out to the Emperor. Okay, the seasons change from place to place. That's the part I was missing for 4. Okay, so running through it one more time. Key to memorization here. Alright, so at least for me. So we got white banners. We got dusk is coming. Or message at dusk, night is coming, edge of a great plain. Heaven speaking to the Emperor, seasons change from place to place. The Emperor turns to the heavens to speak. And then the 6th line is a shooting star tracing the border of the Empire. Alright. I'm ready. Let's go.
The script? Do you feel one with Lady 14 Flowers yet?
Yep. And the nice thing here too, right, is he said I have to get half of my lines right in order to get paid. And only 2 of my 6 lines were changed. So I can get both of the 2 changed lines wrong, right, technically right, and still get paid. I just can't mess up any of my other lines. Yeah, let's go.
Spirit. Let's get you into the back.
White banners.
Costumed up. Lady 14
Dusk night is
Flowers.
coming. Edge of a great plain. Heaven speaking.
Watch
Seasons
closely.
change. Emperor
We shall
speaks to
see
the
if the
heaven. Shooting
informant
star.
was accurate.
Okay.
Imagine condemning the Jade Empire at its heart. The fools.
The fools. Good
All
thing I'm
heaven's
here to save the
blessings
day.
Guide him, but sagacious Tien has been absent from the palace for such a time. His conquests of the northern kingdoms have kept his light from us. All the scattered kingdoms have seen the light of his rule, and our emperor's advisors grow in number. The arable lands to the south, all the way to the useless jungles, which were left as nothing for the Monkey King, are fused into the mighty Jade Empire. To the east, sagacious Tien has spread his light to the very waters themselves, and lo, to the west he found enlightenment among the hills of the 6 holy scrolls. But what word from the wastes of the Horse Lords? Aha! What is this? Why, 'tis Lady 14 Flowers. We can only hope.
Dang, I don't
she
even recognize my
brings word.
character.
My dearest Lady 14 Flowers, under what banner does your entourage travel today?
White banners
Peace in the
fly.
north. Could this be? Have all the Horse Lords been subjugated so easily? Heaven smiles upon the Empire today. Your arrival here is certainly welcome, as your kingdom is one of the most recent to join the Jade Empire. We have had word that the hostilities have ceased. Tell me, most gracious lady, when was this momentous decision reached?
Was it reached, or did the heavens guide it to him? Either way, the dusk was slipping into night.
You phrased that most interestingly, Lady 14 Flowers. Why do I sense there is more to this story? But surely the might of the Jade Empire is unquestionable, and our will to victory unswayed. And tell me, most gracious madam, when the final blow was struck, where was our noble leader? Deep in the wastes of the north?
He stood at the edge of a vast plain, the ground covered in snow.
Surely you mean the far edge. The Horse Lord camps broken behind him. There's been nothing but the gentle drafts of spring here in the Imperial City for weeks. With such a chill in the air, was this some time ago?
Hold up, what? He was at the edge of a great plain, and then 4 was that the heavens spoke to him, and that seasons change from place to
My
place.
lady, I sense that there is more to your story than I have gleaned. Perhaps my own perceptions blind me.
That was the key I was missing right there.
It seems to me that some part of your story remains untold. Do my questions block the truth? Tell me this, if nothing else, good lady. When the cry for peace rose up, who was it that our great emperor turned to?
He turned to the heavens themselves, as they had already turned to
The
him.
heavens had turned to him? These words, are they riddles? Wait, what word is this from the front? The Emperor sends word of his return. The Horse Lords are unconquered, but our forces were undefeatable. What happened to cease the expansion of the Empire, dear lady?
A shooting star traced the borders of our
A
lands.
celestial event? Most auspicious.
There we go.
And so, our most noble emperor saw a sign from the heavens. Our mighty armies poised to crush the Horse Lords and stretch the empire to the ends of the earth. But we stopped. For now, even I see that there are limits to ambition, and overreaching those limits invites nothing but disaster. All praise the Emperor, for his wisdom is infinite. My lady, you have my deepest thanks for bringing this news to us. I shall inform the court immediately.
What in the dragon's eye was that? I saw no treason there. Oh, the informant will suffer for a lifetime.
You there, Lady 14 Flowers. The crowd loved it. Fantastic performance. You managed to hit every line perfectly.
You continue to surprise me. I wouldn't have thought you the aspiring actor.
Our sponsor may not be happy with the version you read, but I've always preferred the old version of the play anyway. I guess Incisive Chorus put you up to this, because I know I gave you the new script to study. Good for him. I believe I owe you an actor's fee. Enjoy. I'm glad you were here to fill in. We would have sunk faster than a bottomless boat without a solid Lady 14 Flowers on hand.
Next time, I expect my name higher on the
You guild
playbill.
actors are all the same. Never happy. Oh well, you're lost. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things I must attend to.
Sweet. The money's nice, but honestly, that XP is way nicer. Got that sweet, sweet XP. You know what's really crazy? This is an original Xbox game, right? And the way people are popping in like that, it's just as bad when I play Dragon's Dogma 2 on the PS5. Oh, I don't know if that is speaking highly about this game or just like really kind of shows the technical state of Dragon's Dogma 2. How poorly optimized that game is, but hey, you know, I had fun with Dragon's Dogma, so whatever. Just goes to show, you don't always have to have things polished to a perfect degree, right? Though I would have liked to have played it on PC, and that I needed it to be better optimized.
You there, Sky. I see you skulking around like a ghost. Where have you been?
I've been out spying on the Lotus Assassins. We're trying to draw their attention, and I wanted to see if it was working. I'm happy to report our bait has snagged a fish. The Inquisitors have taken notice of us. In fact, one of their representatives is on his way here now.
You were spying on an Inquisitor and he didn't notice you? Impossible. What's really going on, Sky? Where were you?
Good question. Where did you go,
It's like
Sky?
I told you before, I was spying on the Lotus Assassins. At great personal risk, I might add. Instead of interrogating me, you could show me some gratitude.
The Inquisitors are masters of espionage and intrigue, Sky. They would have seen you tailing them. They would have seen you and killed you.
You underestimate me. I can be quite invisible when necessary. I followed the Inquisitor for some time without him being aware of my presence. Then I slipped away and rushed on ahead to warn you he was coming. I didn't want him to catch us in the middle of anything incriminating, like this argument.
Enough. I think I hear someone coming.
Irkana, o Nikasuri Kwana no Kasa Iriro. Niato o Nanapadi Irovir, Kuni Uknawata Ir. Ukirwir, no Fantayana Ukona Nipinatawa.
You could try to kill me. You'd fail, but you could try.
Nirpuk no Sankud Nano Wana Napir, Isana Yuyo. Irkana, o Nikasuri Kwana no Kasa Iriro. Sata Tawi Ir, wo Nawa Fukuno Sukut Nia Awafawa Ir Sutuk.
And how can I prove my worth, honorable master?
Wo Sun Punono, Yapapap Nasia Uir Sair Wooth. Usair Coconato, Tanatia. Katanano, Shafatoyo, Coconato Sir Ipanonenico. Niato Nanapadi Irovir, Kuni Ugnawata Ir.
So what's changed?
No will na no ba irsu. Isana yuyo, Kunir Puk no Sankud Nano Wana Napir. Sata Tawi Ir, Wonawa Fukuno Sukut Nia Awafawa Ir Sutuk. Wuno will na no ba irsu. Isana yuyo, Kunir Puk no Sankud Nano Wana Napir.
What do you want me to do?
Anar nuko iwa ir, nikasanarir, iruro ninua sa irkana. Wuno will na no ba irsu. Isana yuyo, Kunir Puk no Sankud Nano Wana Napir. Ikirnik tinepiru, wo iferek uk sun puno. Usair Coconato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Coconato Sir Ipanonenico.
I will not fail.
Yato Nanapadi Irovir, Kuni Ugnawata Ir. Usair Coconato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Coconato Sir Ipanonenico.
You
Okay.
know, far be it from me to presume, but I have an idea of how we might be able to solve this problem.
What's your plan?
My glorious wife's third cousin is a minor official in the Ministry of Harmony. I know a little something of the way Judge Fang conducts his business. All of Fang's ministers bring him an honor gift when they go to see him. An offering given as a sign of respect. A bribe, some might call it. If we replace Shang's honor gift with something insulting, rare turtle eggs, for example, Fang would be so outraged he'd refuse to even listen to Shang's report.
Turtle eggs. Are you
It's
serious?
true. A gift of turtle eggs would be as insulting as a box of manure. Even more so, because they are so difficult to track down, whereas manure is somewhat common. I admit there are still some details yet to be worked out, but acquiring the eggs is easy. I have some here that you can simply have.
You have turtle eggs? Here?
Oh.
After just saying they are very rare?
Well, I was saving them for my coming anniversary. You buy early if you want them to be ripe. It doesn't really matter, does it? There are more daunting problems.
What a guy.
For example, how will you sneak past Sheng's guards to make the switch?
We should just kill Shang. Nice and simple. Kill his guards, too.
Oh, yes. And while we're at it, we could kill Fang and his guards, too. Unleash rivers of blood in the streets, all in the service of the Lotus Assassins.
Now that is how you interrupt the bureaucratic process. I'm all for it.
So what's your plans?
I am no coward, but there is already more blood on my hands than I can ever wash clean. You know this. I have no plan for you, no easy answer. But working with the Lotus Assassins is a bad idea. No good can ever come of it.
We really don't have any choice, Sue. It's the only way we'll ever rescue Master Li. I don't like the idea of causing trouble for Shang. Maybe we should investigate Fang in the arena first. We might be able to stop him from getting that report without hurting Shang, or anyone else.
Maybe you're right, Dawnstar. I just hope that in the end we don't sacrifice everything for the sake of one man, even if he is your beloved Master Li.
It's up to you how we handle this, but remember that the Inquisitors aren't just thugs, they're more subtle.
That is true. They are subtle. I think we're gonna go to the turtle eggs route, but we shall see. Alright, so our companions have new dialogue for us, it appears, so let's do a save real quick.
Yes? What do you need? I'd like to get that business with Minister Shang out of the way.
She worries about the poor minister, a man she would despise in any other circumstance.
Did you want to talk? Your feelings are very important to me.
I don't want to seem ungrateful for her help, but having Silk Fox here is causing me some concern. I mean, she is the daughter of the Emperor, and we do not know his role in Master Li's capture. Can she be trusted?
What concerns you? She has shown only
To
goodwill.
you, perhaps, but not to me. I think I am perceived as a rival, but no one has told me what the game is.
Dawnstar, she is jealous
The
of you.
princess? The daughter of the Emperor is jealous of me? I think the size of our task has addled your senses. What could I possibly have that would make her jealous? What does a woman from the borderlands have that the princess herself does not?
Perhaps she thinks of you as a rival for my attention.
Well, that is just foolish, isn't it?
Is it? Perhaps you should tell me.
You've always been a good friend to me, but I never meant... I mean, I couldn't... No. No, I should have more control over this. This is too uncertain. You can't manipulate me into admitting something like this. Not when you can leave whenever you want.
You fear the end of what has barely begun. Where does this reluctance come
I
from?
prefer to have more control over myself, and as much control over what goes on around me as possible. Silk Fox, or whatever she wants to be called, is an unknown I can't compensate for. I can't stay in balance if I don't know what she represents. You and I, we talk and share thoughts, but she forces me to consider where that might lead, both good and bad. I'm not ready for that.
No one is pressuring you, except you. That says more than your words.
I suppose it does. Strange that you are becoming more adept at reading my moods than I am. I think we will have a great deal more to discuss in the coming days. I'm looking forward to it. Until then, thank you for being so understanding. Master Li was right. You are special.
Always happy to help. What do you need?
I don't really care, Sky. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, Zoo. You gonna lecture me?
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, I don't care. It's okay. Okay. So, oh, I need to go return to the incisive course. The Ministry Hotel in the Golden Way. Which I'm pretty sure the Golden Way is, yeah, okay. Well, I need to go over there anyway, so that works.
River-faring businessmen have been attacked and forced to flee. Nobody is safe on this river.
Hey, see that we got another person in. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Just doing some Jade Empire things today.
Had your, moment, did you?
You didn't.
I never attend my own plays. No, much too nerve-wracking. Someone goes for me. She is very kind to do that. I heard how it went. Fantastic! The scholars loved it. One's already asked for a copy of the manuscript. I'm sure there will be more. Perhaps as many as 3. Here, I promised you this, and you should have it. Yes, that's it. Enjoy, and thank you so much. Oh, so much to do. So many, copies to make. Yes! Ha!
Okay, cool. Oh no, not bad. That was a pretty profitable quest for us. Okay. So let's definitely get a save in real fast.
This is the Ministry Hostel? Where do they spend all the silver they demand of the Empire, then?
Ah, my good friend! What a pleasant surprise to see you here, in the glory that is the Imperial City. Well, everywhere but here, it seems. Woe is to Minister Sheng that the only place available was this filthy dock house.
I thought this was supposed to be the Ministry
You were not
hostel.
alone in that assumption. It seems it was recently procured and has not been modified for ministry use yet. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment. Ah, well, Minister Sheng has not forgotten how you helped him with his troubles in Tian's Landing. Without your efforts, the Great Dam might still be open. However, I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift.
You can't give that report to Fang.
What? Ridiculous! Judge Fang is head of the Ministry of Harmony. Minister Sheng is bound by honor and duty to deliver this report to him. Not to mention, I've spent a tremendous amount on the honor gift I will present to him. If I don't give him the report, the honor gift is wasted. Yes, a valuable offering for the mighty Judge Fang. Without it, he might turn me away before I can even make my report, condemning me to the horrors of Tien's Landing forever. But with this gift, he is certain to appreciate the depth of my admiration and respect. So much so that he might give me a new posting right here in the Imperial City. Understandably, with so much riding on this gift, I am loath to leave it in the care of these Imperial soldiers appointed to watch over me during my visit. The Ministry of Harmony offers pitiful wages, and I do not put much stock in the purchased loyalty of these guards, particularly toward Minister Sheng.
I could guard the honor gift
Minister
for you.
Sheng is grateful for your offer, particularly since I've forgone 2 nights' sleep to keep watch on my treasure since my arrival. And you proved your loyalty to Minister Sheng when you closed the Great Dam. I would feel quite secure with this treasure under your watchful eye. The rest of you guards, out! You are no longer needed here. Someone Sheng actually trusts will watch over my honor gift while I finally get to retire to my bed.
Minister, are you sure this is a good idea?
You dare to question me? I know your mind. You are plotting against Sheng. You plan to steal my treasure. Get out. Get out of here at once. Minister Sheng will now go for some much-needed rest. I'll return in the morning. Keep a close watch on this gift until my meeting with Judge Fang tomorrow. Minister Sheng almost overslept. Judge Fang will be here any minute. Quick, out of the way! I want Fang to see me standing beside the honor gift when he enters.
Oops.
I bid you warm and humble greetings from Tien's Landing, O great and honorable judge. I'm eager to present my report. I'm sure you will find it most interesting.
What's that you have there for me, Shang?
You have a keen and observant eye, mighty Fang. I have brought you a gift, a small token of my esteem for you.
Turtle's eggs? What is the meaning of this, Shang? You dare mock me with this insult?
No! There must be some mistake!
Oh, I understand all too well, Shang. These eggs are your way of getting back at me for assigning you to Tien's Landing. But I will have the last laugh, Shang. I banish you to Tien's Landing. Wait there until I summon you back to the Imperial City. It shouldn't take more than a decade or 2.
Wait! Judge Fang! Please come back! No! You...
Oof. Sorry to ruin your life, dude.
This to me. You have disgraced Minister Sheng. I am doomed to remain trapped at my wretched post in Tien's Landing forever. No, Minister Sheng will not accept this. Judge Fang has not heard my report yet. I will not return to Tien's Landing without giving my report. I refuse to abandon the glories of the Imperial City. I simply won't leave. You can't make me. Nobody can. Minister Sheng will not be moved.
Probably helps that you refer to yourself in the third person. First person. Third person? Whatever. Either way, you're a crazy person. just keep it balanced. Whoa, how did my body get so much higher? Oh, right. I was gonna ask him for a weapon. I'm sitting here like, I feel like I got a weapon or something recently, but no.
I can't leave the wonders of the Imperial City behind again. Not like this. I refuse to go back to Tian's Landing. I will stay right here until Judge Fang returns to hear my
Okay. Good luck with all that. I did my job. The crowd density is actually fairly decent, all things considered, for a game this old. Like, they pop in when you're 10 feet away from them, you know, but it doesn't change the fact that there's, you know, there's a good, like, dozen people standing in this courtyard right here.
Please, Purveyor, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will see me before I can get into the cave. Please, don't make me do it.
Warnurk apayir. Wanurk kanir. Ni usota. Mo wogirika titarir koni of atarir.
No! I will go. Please don't hurt my mother. I'll get the artifact for you. I promise.
Siyir sukut af knewo kup kipsitir sunurk.
The city can be a harsh place for children, but we don't have time to help them.
I agree.
His own master died at his hands, and
Yeah, that's hardcore.
Sa'ir Yakowak, Kokonato Siri Panoneniku. Sa'ir Ostiusiat, Saro Rasipa Ukar Ir Napsoaku. Usair Kokonato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Kokonato Siri Panoneniku.
You honor me with this opportunity.
Paner Nuku Iwair, Nikasanarir, Iruru Ninua Sa'ir Kana. Sata Tawi Ir, Wanawa Fukuno Sukut Nia Awafawa Ir Sutok. Usair Kokonato.
Okay.
Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Kokonato Siri Panoneniku. Irkana.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. With the recommendation of the Inquisitor, the others will welcome you as a recruit. You can slip into the very heart of their lair.
I can't agree with this. You don't know what you're getting into. You don't know the danger they represent.
Really? What did you see while hiding in your swamp? I've observed Death's Hand for years, both in the palace and elsewhere.
You could have 4 faces and a different name and wardrobe for each, and you still wouldn't understand. Death's Hand is not what he seems.
Then what, pray tell, is he?
I don't know. But his power does not come from study or skill. He is something darker, and we should not be trying to enter his lair.
It sounds
I've already
like
killed
Sagacious
demons.
Zoo wants to go back into
Plural.
hiding. Or perhaps the nursery? Pay no attention, not everyone is as weak as he is.
I will do what I must, regardless of you
don't
both.
know what they are capable of.
The matter is settled. Go sulk in the corner like you're accustomed to doing.
Damn it, he does too.
Are we any closer to getting to the Lotus Assassins so this accursed woman will help us find Master Li?
Oh, she spits fire at last. Now I see how the child left her little village. She has some spirit in her after all. But she doesn't need to worry. You've already gained the recommendation of the Lotus Assassin Inquisitor. You could also go to the arena and seek the favor of the Executioner, but it isn't necessary now. A path to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is open.
And after we find the evidence against Death's Hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's Hand that they might notice something is wrong.
Once inside, I can take care of myself.
You don't want too much fuss. You'll only bring the place down on yourself.
Sagacious Zoo has knowledge of the inside. At least he seems
We're about to finish chapter 3.
Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust.
Oh, there's a little bit more to it. Scholar's Garden. He's harmless. An old
If
coward.
that's the case, he doesn't matter. But if he's gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quickly.
Zoo would not turn on us.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Everything is in place. I'll have my evidence against Death's Hand soon enough. Oh, and you'll have access to your Master Li as well. I don't want you to think I have forgotten your needs.
Oh. I'm just checking real quick how much we have left. Not much. It looks like we're pretty much going into this quest, and that's pretty much it. Sweet. Good to know. So there's definitely more side stuff around here for us to get into, but...
You must go to the Lotus Assassin Fortress like we...
I want to talk about you. Why has your servant given me a gift?
Did you like it? I thought you might want a little assistance. Consider it a small token of my favor.
I appreciate your gift.
I thank you for your courtesy. A woman always likes to hear when her gifts are appreciated. It is difficult for one of my rank to give gifts, even one so simple as what I gave you. A princess is not normally allowed to show favorites.
Then why take the
Better that I
risk?
give it away before Death's Hand carts it off. He has been quite brazen. Besides, it was mine by birthright to do with as I wish. Must I always be dictated to by tradition, despite my respect for it? Sometimes I want what everyone else has, to be myself. And to be myself, I gave you what I wished.
I thank you for the gift, and the risk you took giving it.
Well, you're polite at least. Most nobles take gifts as a matter of course, especially those from a woman. But the price I may pay for helping you could be greater still. I am destined for the throne, destined to rule the Empire after my father, but that will be meaningless if Death's Hand keeps his hold on my father's mind. I fear one day he may try to interfere with the Imperial succession. Or perhaps convince my father that he should be Emperor by marriage.
It doesn't really matter, since I will kill Death's Hand soon
You
enough.
still underestimate his power. But one way or another, we must stop him. I'm sorry, I've ruined
It's because
your
he's
mood.
secretly Anakin
We should
Skywalker.
continue our talk another time. First, we must expose Death's Hand, reveal his treachery and manipulation.
Alright, let's see what amulet she just gave me. Greatly increase the chance of power. Son. Oh, I guess we're just continuing.
What am I going to do? I'm ruined. What am I going to do?
That's okay, Hingu. Hingu.
If you think
I'm not really here for all the side quests right now, honestly. Sorry. Alright, so we are about to head off into the end of chapter 3. I want to step away real quick. Let me use the restroom. Honestly, might make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich real fast. So give me like about 5 minutes, and then we'll be back. So yeah, go stretch, get some bio break or whatever. Smoking. Welcome in. Welcome in. You got some good timing. Doing some Jade Empire things today. You're gonna get to check it out. Hope you had a good weekend. Having a good start to your day. Or a week, I should say. It's the end of the day. Or like, depending on where you're at.
Kill.
Oh wow. I don't think you
Legendary
killed that. Heyo. Oof, that cough doesn't sound so good.
Well, stranger.
Well.
You have some spirit to you. You fight like a demon. Those poor lost souls
Sometimes
didn't
as a
stand
demon.
a chance against you. I could use the skills of a man like you. An honest working man like me can't compare with someone like you, but you can definitely help me with a problem I've been having. My name
Hey, I
is
see that we
Shang.
got somebody else in.
I'm
Welcome.
the first grave digger
Welcome,
here.
glad to have you.
It's my job to look over the necropolis and make sure all the peaceful souls are laid to rest.
And what do you want
I've
from
got
me?
to dig the holes, fill them, and balance the books and everything. Nice, proper burials. But now, with all these ghosts rising again, I've got problems. No one seems to want to stay dead, and I can't go refunding all the burial money to all the families of the ghosts now. I can't afford it. So, I just want you to do a little job for me. Nothing hard. Just put the ghosts back where they belong. Quiet them down a bit. Well, there'll be a little bit in it for you as well, don't worry. Can't have you going away empty-handed now, can we?
That's right.
So, what do you say?
That laugh, man. How long? Okay. Well, first off, how long has this been going on?
Forever. There's always someone who doesn't rest too easy in their grave. Not here, anyway. Every couple years, some ghost would rise up and the monks would come and put him down. But now they're coming up all over the place. The last few years, they've been becoming more and more common, and more of a problem as well. Especially for me. They
Yes,
don't take too
you are being
kindly
seen.
when I try to,
Welcome, always smoking.
tidy up their coffins and things. But it also
Oh.
means I can't use those
That's odd.
areas of the necropolis.
Glad it's working now, though.
It's too dangerous now. So, you interested?
Glad to have you in. I mean, why seems kind of like a silly question. I know why. The wheel is broken, right? Spirit monks aren't doing their job.
Great.
Yeah, sure.
Now those ghosts will know who's boss
This
around here.
is Jade Empire.
They just bring themselves back up as fast as I can put them in. I'll give you a reward for any ghosts you take care of. You can make good money that way. There are 3 main ghosts to deal with. Miss Chan, Merchant Bai, and Mr. Ren. I'll give you a reward for each, of course. I know a bit about them, but not that much. If you need a little something to give you an extra edge, I'm sure I can part with some trinkets I've found. I mean, it's not like they'll need them anymore.
See what you're selling.
Well, you know, a few things here and there. They just sort of fall into my hands. They don't need them anymore, eh?
They don't need them anymore. Yeah, let's see what you got, man. Whole bunch of shit.
If I need to find...
Alright, be at your house down the road. That's fine and dandy, bud. Okay, well. Let's do a save. Okay, so I wish that sign actually told me what was up. So this seems house, right? That seems self-explanatory. House for the Gravedigger's house. So we're going this way. It's a cool statue. So that looks like a temple of some sort. Ouch. Dodge too early. Scroll stand. Okay, I don't want to read that right now. Okay, so to the temple. Tomb of Gigi. I don't really know. Is it? Yeah, it's based in China. Okay, hold up. So the journal. Enter the fortress. Deep within the tombs of the necropolis, somewhere in the inner chambers, is the information against Death's Hand that Princess Theon wants. Find the entrance to the Lotus Assassin's fortress in the necropolis. Large gates. Ooh, nice. That's what I get for kicking headstones, man. I'm all about the spirit fonts, bruh. Yeah. Oh, except I don't get to go in here. What? Tomb of the Dignified Collector. I guess I don't get to go inside here. Okay. Tomb of the Forgotten Scholar. I feel like I should be going inside these tombs, you know? I don't know. I probably got some good things in here. Let's see. Cannot be opened at this time. Okay, well. At least I checked. Oh, jeez. Oh, he hit me with the double tap. Oh, man. like how slow my character. Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Those ghosts got me, man. Oof. They messed me up. Okay. Well, good. Goodness gracious.
Legendary strike.
And we're all the way back here.
Storm Dragon. I must try and force demon form.
Force demon form. So like, you can unlock these different demonic combat forms and stuff throughout the game too. So if you can short form, what's this game about? Because I'm probably most likely gonna get it. Okay, so you find out that you are okay. Set in China, your master is kidnapped and you set off on a quest to go and retrieve him while solving the mystery as to why the dead of the Empire will not move on to the next stage of their journey. All of the ghosts are trapped. They can't move on. And the reason why ties in with your own personal story. So, pretty awesome, honestly. It's different for BioWare's kind of games of this style, where like even Mass Effect 1 had the hidden dice rolls in the back when you would shoot and stuff, and that all seems to be missing from this game. It's just a lot more of a straight up kind of action when it comes to the combat itself, but very heavy on the role-playing elements. It uses like KOTOR's kind of alignment system where we have this morality bar, though it's measured rather than like light side and dark side. It's open hand versus closed fist, and the writing is honestly, I've been enjoying it a lot. I've been enjoying the writing quite a bit, especially in the dialogue aspect, like side of things. But if you like older BioWare games, which based off of some previous interactions, it seems that you do, I'd say this is definitely worth picking up. And yeah, you can like learn all these different combat forms throughout the game, and part of that is like you can become straight up like a demon. You can learn like demon forms. So that was my demon horse form right here. I also have a demon toad that does like poison damage and stuff. But
legendary strike.
oh jeez. So then you got like your strong attacks, which I just used to break his guard, and then your like normal attacks, right? There's different martial arts styles that you can use, and different weapon styles as well. Yeah, and there's a bunch. I haven't even encountered a lot of them yet. Ooh, alright, that seems like a thing. Let's save, because I really don't want to do that fight again.
No,
Alright.
we can't allow that to happen. It would be too much to bear. But this poor wretch isn't much good either. No, not at all. But what else is there? What else is there?
Work, damn you, work!
Huh? What do you want? You can't have me, corpse. Not yet.
I am a spirit here for revenge.
You're not dead. I'm sorry. I just panicked. I thought you were some spirit here for revenge.
Revenge for
well,
what?
My work, you see, while very important, may upset some of those spirits not fully at peace.
What are you doing here?
I am conducting my research. I am a doctor by trade, studying the internals of the body and the energies that drive it. But lately, I have come on hard times. My daughter, Wen Siwei, has fallen ill, and nothing in my previous training could help me with what ails her. Her liver has been rotted from within, corrupted by some energy I have never encountered before.
Must be the lady he's talking about. She is
That
dying,
is what
then.
I fear. Her liver has been corrupted, and now her body no longer responds well. Without
she
my
likes that
efforts,
sake a little too much, huh?
dead already. I could not stand the possibility of her loss, so I took matters into my own hands. I researched the workings of the body and the spirit, as well as the lore of the creatures that live beyond death. I believe I have found a way to save my daughter, but I have not been successful in my efforts.
Well, good luck with that.
Luck? A curse that has haunted me in its absence. I have found a way to strengthen, no, to replace the corrupt flesh of one living creature with that of another. Through the energies of the earth and by the divine will of heaven, her body can be made to accept the organ as if it were a part of her. She can be given a new life. But these cursed, wretched corpses do nothing.
Sounds like blood magic to me,
They're
man.
too old, too dead. Their organs are rotted beyond repair, even the ones recently buried. I need something else, something more. Either one that is perfectly preserved or one that is fresh. Her time is drawing near. If I cannot get a
Is
new
he asking
organ
me to
for
go?
her soon, I fear it may be too
Oh,
late.
he is. He's like, yo, go get me someone's liver. So, you want me to find you a
Need
liver,
liver
dude?
that has been perfectly preserved. Even a short time after death, the flesh begins to decay. Only a few rare bodies are truly well preserved. I have tried all the organs I could find, but none work. A nobleman here, Jizin, had his body preserved well enough and buried in this graveyard, but his corpse has moved.
Why not give her your own liver?
I would give anything to see her saved, but my techniques are much more advanced than any normal doctor could comprehend. I must do the operation myself, or find a savant of such skill that I would feel safe giving them control.
Okay. Well, I'll see if I can find a liver for you, I guess.
Perfectly preserved. Even a short time after death, the flesh begins to decay. Only a few rare bodies. I have tried.
Yeah, you said
all
that
the
already. You said that already too. Okay, I'll look for the nobleman. Okay.
Whatever I can give you in reward, I will. Please hurry. The nobleman was buried in one of the larger tower tombs closer to the entrance. I tried to enter, but his corpse had risen, covered in the protective wrappings he was buried in. I would not have survived. Please, get the liver from him quickly.
Okay. Nice. Gotta love that free XP. Okay. So time to go fight some more ghosts, it would seem. Oh. Alright, heading back up here. So that's the tomb he wants me to go into, but honestly, real quick. Let's go up here and hit one of those spirit fonts again, because going in full health and full spirit, why not? Right? Right. So my favorite combat form thus far, as cool as the demons are, is my sword. Though, sadly, it does no damage to ghosts. They are immune. So no cool sword fighting for me. But these guys don't look like ghosts. Oh, he dead. Oh, dang, dude, power word kill over
They
here.
tried to take from me, and they died. I feasted on their souls. Such is the evil I was in life, and am again in death. The underworld has no place for me. Sin lives.
You are just what I was looking
You
for.
seek me? You seek one so evil that his very touch spreads the corruption his vanity has caused. My perfect body is a testament to my crimes. To live and feed in death are all that are left to me.
You are nothing, and that is what I'll make you.
Then you shall learn the depths to which I have sunk.
Legendary strike.
Oof. That was a big swat. Ooh, diseased. That's not good. Hey. Oh man, that demon form put him down fast. Hey though, I got myself a preserved liver. What a weird quest item. I don't think I've ever been on a quest for a liver before. I've done some weird things, especially playing like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I think I've done some pretty weird quests, but I don't think I've ever gone out on the hunt for a preserved liver before. Dude, Sleeping Dogs that game was sick. I loved Sleeping Dogs. And it was so underrated because most people just looked at it as another GTA clone, you know, which it kind of was in a lot of regards, right? But it totally had its own DNA. Being able to kind of do a little bit of role-playing, honestly, as you go through the game, where if you do things that are more good guy oriented, then you get perks for the cop tree, and if you do things that are more oriented towards the Yakuza, then you get, you know, up into the Yakuza tree. Like that game was underrated for sure. Yeah, I ain't even playing with these guys. It is an inefficient use of my chi to do that, but also it refilled it all anyway, so that's sweet. Alright, now time to extort this guy. He wants to heal his daughter. I got the thing he needs. I need closed fist points, so let's see what he's willing to give me for it.
Have you managed to find some way to help me?
I do.
You do? Thank you. Yes. It looks like it's been preserved well enough. Although, it seems a little dark. It feels odd. But
yeah.
No matter. It's
I just
good
pulled
enough.
it out of a lich, bro.
Now I must begin quickly. Her life energy is fading fast. No! Something is wrong. Quick, come here and help me.
Come on, man. Closed fist points. Where's my opportunity here?
The liver functions, but it's just not working. You, stranger, you are not like me. You are something different, something special. I noticed it when you first came in. Your energy, your chi is different. Please, stranger, I beg you, use whatever you can, sacrifice whatever you can so that my daughter will live. Innocents like her should not have to die in a place like this.
You ask too much of me.
Please, I'll give you anything I can. I just need you to... What? Wait a minute. She's stopped trembling. Her breathing has slowed. Her heart rate is returning to normal levels. It worked. She's saved. Thank you, stranger, for what you have done for me. As I promised, I will give you all that I have left. Everything else was spent in pursuit of this dream. I must take it.
Sweet use of the camera right here.
You have my eternal gratitude for what you have done.
Look at those broad shoulders. Okay, I already interacted with that one. Alright. Little side quest there along the way. Let's give it a save. It was pretty cold. Yeah, I do not often play bad guys.
Please.
But I heard that this was one of the last games BioWare did where you can play like a truly evil character.
Where's my baby?
And I don't know, man. I feel like there's definitely plenty of murder hobo behavior in Dragon Age Origins. I mean, they have a murder knife, but apparently this is the last one they did where you can be like full-blown evil. So, hey, you. I was given a quest to kill you.
Have you come to torture me more? Have you come to see me suffer here unavenged? No one cries for Merchant Bai.
I've been paid by Shen to put you down.
You seek to destroy me as well? You're no different from them. But I can fight you and kill you, and I will.
Bring it.
Horse demon form.
All right. So we
Please,
got one.
bring me my baby.
I think Miss Chan is also one I'm supposed to be
My
putting down.
baby, please, where is he? Where has Shen taken him?
Yeah, well, Shen paid me to put
You're
you
from
down.
Shen? Where is he? What has he done with my baby? Give him to me and I'll tear the answer out of him.
Nice, yeah. Yeah. KOTOR in particular also does some pretty fun stuff when it comes to the evil. But maybe it's just been too long since I've played an evil KOTOR playthrough, but like I don't remember the dialogue options in that game being quite as dark as this game does. There's some pretty dark dialogue here. And like it gives you the opportunity to manipulate your companions in a way that just kind of none of the other BioWare titles ever really did.
Never.
It's very BioWare, but also it's very different for them this whole game. Yeah, take that. Yeah, getting those closed fist points. I still really don't know where I'm going. We're just kind of wandering about. I know there's one more spirit that dude wants me to put down.
This site was to be my father's tomb. I doubt he knows what use Death's Hand has put it to.
Well, what use has Death's Hand put it to? Oh, the Old Republic. I played a little bit of it. I admittedly am not much of an MMO person. You gotta have, I feel like to really enjoy MMOs, you gotta have friends that also play that MMO to really get the full experience. But I've also just been more of a single player guy, though I do know that the Old Republic stands apart for its story. I know that
sorry, but
that
I
is one
couldn't
thing
sit with
that's
the
often
others,
said is
knowing
its
you were
story
about
is
to
pretty
enter
good.
the lair of the beast. We haven't talked for some time, and this is potentially very dangerous. I needed
Talked
to
like
know.
20 minutes ago, Dawnstar.
I just wanted to say that I hope you stay safe.
Yeah, this isn't a good time. I appreciate your concern. I would be worrying about you
I know you
too.
would, and there's nothing wrong
Sure.
with that, is there? Worry alone does not mean the worst will come to pass. It just means I care, which is more than I feel I have been allowed to show in a long time.
I don't want to be ruthless. I've been trying to get Dawnstar to like me more. Well, but that's not an all in character for me.
You
Okay,
have
whatever.
shown me that, and I'm grateful. Hopefully we will have time to discuss it further. As soon as we get the information the princess wants, we can get to the palace and rescue Master Li. After that, perhaps we can go back to a simpler kind of life.
I always dig that when games give you the freedom to be a menace if you want to. I think of Red Dead Redemption 2 when it comes to just being a straight up menace, right?
It contains records of the Empire.
You can do some pretty bonkers stuff in that game, so that's fun. But yeah, you know, story and companions, that's always the draw for BioWare games, at least for me, right? Like I think about them in really any of the BioWare games. The only one that I've never really gotten down with would be Neverwinter Nights. The original Neverwinter Nights game by BioWare would be the only one I've never really just kind of jived with. I don't know, but all the rest of them, man, BioWare has always just kind of hit that sweet spot. At least, you know, they did. Hard to say now, but let's get this a save. It's alright, I got my hopes for Dreadwolf, right? I got my hopes. We shall see. Oh yeah, free XP. The unfinished tomb. So I'm guessing that where we are heading is further on in here. Would make sense. Hold up. Maybe not. The entrance is supposed to be something that was hidden but is now visible to me since I've been recruited by the Inquisitors. Sorry, the only thing to do is just keep wandering. Got this little path right here. Finished bridge, the pagoda. Alright, well. Aw, man. It's been a decade at this point. It'll get here. Definitely have some hype, but they have to get it right. That's the thing, right? Like, take all the time they need. They just gotta get it right. Can't have another Andromeda, another Anthem. BioWare needs the W. Man, I hope they get it. I hope they get it.
I'll have her head!
Renming. You are another spirit that I am here to
That
slay.
cheating, lying sow! Sullying the Ren name and dragging it in the dirt like this! Putting me in the dirt! Ren Fang, if I ever get my claws on you, I'll leave you a stinking, bloated corpse!
Well, Shen paid me to put you down, and I think I'm gonna enjoy that.
You think you can? After all I've been through, I won't be cheated of my revenge.
Horse demon form. Legendary strike.
Damn. Just swatted him down. Went whap. Died young. Oof. Okay, well, what? Ow. Man, I'm trying not to rely too much on the horse form, but these ghosts just do so much damage to me when I'm not in that. Yeah, that's a good point, because we haven't really heard anything on whether or not they are sticking with the Frostbite engine, which makes me think that they totally are. Which, man, they've said in interviews after Mass Effect Andromeda, after Dragon Age Inquisition, after Anthem, that being forced to use that engine has been a big source of their problems. So, no worries. No worries. I will still be here, so do what you got to do. Oh my goodness. The ghost. Well, the only place I didn't go into, I guess I didn't go into the pagoda either. So I might have to go over there, but let's get our money
Help!
for killing
One of
the
those
ghosts.
damn spirits came up right in my backyard. The stupid thing won't let anyone get by. It's got my tools and everything. Just kill the damn thing.
Horse demon form. Legendary strike.
It's dead then?
These ghosts really don't like you.
Good. I knew that old bag would try to come back for me someday, but she wouldn't have guessed I'd have someone like you on my side.
You knew that ghost.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. She was my mother-in-law. Never once in her life did she say a kind word to me, and now she tried to keep at me even in death. You got what you deserved! Do you hear me? You deserved it!
You're an odious little man, you know that?
But any good job deserves a reward, of course. Here you go. She had some nice things in her grave, too. Since she's gone, I guess she won't be keeping me from them anymore.
Dang, dude. You're married?
Ugly people need love, too. Now, go and find those ghosts I told you about. Can't get a good day's work done with them still around.
Mournful soul, huh? Ah. That decreased the body, though.
The grave digging. What do
you need? I want to talk about your troublesome ghosts.
What about them?
I can't just say I dealt with all of them. Alright, I dealt with Miss
That's
Chan.
a relief. Can't have her going off and trying to rip out my eyes or something every time I go around there. I need those eyes. Here's the reward I promised you. Now, if you find any more, remember, I'll pay good money for you to put them back down again. So get out there and get some...
Yeah, merchant buy.
Well, that makes things easier on me for sure. Now I can start selling those old plots again. Next time I'll just throw the bones in the river and be done with it. Here's the reward I promised you. Now, if you find any more, remember, I'll pay good money for you to put them back down again. So get out there and get some ghosts.
Oh.
Venerated ancestors.
For sure. Well, wish you the best. You have yourself a fantastic night, man. Be safe.
Good riddance. Hells, it was probably his old lady that offed him in the first place, and for good reason too, I bet. It's all just business to me, you understand. Here's the reward I promised you. You know, you've done a lot of good here in the necropolis. You've managed to clear out pretty much all of the really troublesome spirits here. One spirit didn't stay here at all, though. Took up his body and left. Moved in with his son, I heard, and the son isn't pleased. He even asked me for a refund. Now that was an expensive burial. I can't give refunds like that. It's bad for business, too, having my customers getting up and walking away. That's where you come in. I need you to go to the tanners in the city core and put his father back in his grave once and for all. It's Tanner Fong. There'll be an extra big reward for that one. Is there anything else?
Okay. So I guess the pagoda is where we gotta go. That means I gotta go back through this area that every single time I walk through, a ghost spawns in. Alright, ghost, that's it. And get a horse demon your face off.
Legendary strike.
Map. So the pagoda is all the way up here. Okay. So that must be what. The red icon is the pagoda. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Go to door. Alright. Placing the token from the Lotus Assassin Recruiter in a recessed portion of this blessing board causes a barely audible click. The two Hold up. Is there anything else in this room? No. Shame. What a waste of time. Alright, let's go.
Ah,
it definitely says a lot.
I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you, but you are responsible for their actions. Formed from the defunct Order of the Lotus Assassins are an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by Death's Hand, and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Jia. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of power in the Empire. The Imperial Army will soon be stationed only at taverns and fish markets. The great Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will assist if you survive. Weak recruits die quickly. Master Gang is one of our traitors. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin. He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you. You will find him at the opposite end of the Hall of Induction, near the entrance to the central chambers. Do not keep him waiting.
Farewell.
Go to your teacher, Acolyte. Do not keep him waiting. The far end of the hall, at the entrance to the central chambers.
Find Master Gong. Once we are close enough to the heart of the assassins, we can prove Death's Hand is behind this Golem army.
Yeah, I forgot that that's why I was here. She's concerned that Death's Hand is going to use the golems to overthrow her father, which... How naive. How naive. If it doesn't say anything to her that her father's tomb has been transformed into the headquarters for the Imperial Assassins, I don't know what's going to get through to her. I mean, I'm sure we'll find something in here that's going to show her that her father's evil. I mean, he killed the water dragon so that he could take control over the cycles of life and death. So obviously he doesn't intend to die, and he's making an army of essentially immortal soldiers, golems, and then he's gonna rule, you know, have his shadow or assassins running things in the shadows. Yeah.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities to serve. You are unwelcome.
Out of my way, or you'll be dead when I'm running. This. You think so?
Losing status to the golem army, and you want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
Do you think yourself worthy of making such a demand? What proof are you worthy of?
If any of you at all think you can beat me, step up now. Stand aside.
More blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
Legendary strike. Long sword.
Yeah, you're no match for my power, bro. Man, this reminds me of KOTOR. Going into the Sith Academy? Oh man.
So there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of the assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. You have shown little interest in my warnings, but now you will see.
Whose side are you on?
Whose side is worthy of having me? Is your motivation so clear now that you walk these halls? Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Xia is key.
Be careful of him. I never believed he was on our side.
I kind of wanted to ask him about the Watcher, but I know he'd be like, "Oh, I used to live here. I know all the secret passages." It's like, you know what, Zoo? Could have told me that before I like took the front entrance, bro. It would have been a lot more impressive to sneak in with you and just, you know, assassinate the leader here. But whatever. I have my own silver. You're not above personal sales, are you?
What
do you have for sale? Ooh, and a spirit bomb. It's the way. Okay. Let's do a save real quick. Hey, man, we're already over 10 hours into this playthrough. Trips me out.
You are falling behind, gang. Grand Inquisitor Xia is not happy, therefore I am not happy. If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it. The latest battalion of golems stand idle because of you. If the production of the Jade golem is delayed again, perhaps your soul will fuel our next attempt. I trust I have made myself clear.
Yes, Master Shin.
I thought so. Do not let anything delay you further. It would be a shame to once more remind Grand Inquisitor Xia how incompetent you are. Yes, an absolute shame.
Man.
What do you want? So help me, if you're just some wandering slave, I'll have you butchered to color the clay golems. Wait, no. You are the one I was told to expect. A new recruit. As if I don't have enough trouble watching over the other fools in my care.
I know that in the past I've talked before about how Dragon Age Origins could use a remake or a remaster, but really, I think this game would benefit a lot more from a remake. And I think that the combat itself also lends itself really well to being able to be a remake, because you would just be able to make the combat a lot smoother, a lot cleaner with the animations and all of that. And oh yeah, man. Oh man. And with like Black Myth Wukong and all of that coming about right now, I feel like there is a market for Chinese mythology games. So take note, EA. This game, right for a remake or for a remake. All right. You'll find me a competent assassin.
You are no assassin yet, fool, despite what you may have achieved outside. Here we strip you down to nothing and rebuild you as we like. If you survive, then you will be an assassin. For now, you are a Lotus Acolyte, and your life expectancy is not long. Follow me down to the central chambers when you are ready to begin your indoctrination. Do not keep me waiting. A battalion of golems stand idle.
Okay. So hold up. What does he want me to do? Okay. So just follow him.
Damn the heavens for the fools I lead. I am destined to suffer for their incompetence, and I have one man to blame for it. Shin. The old scorpion had one of his followers shatter a spirit shard during training. There are ghosts everywhere. I've lost 8 slaves and 3 acolytes to them. You, new blood, get over there and occupy those ghosts until I can get real Lotus assassins to clean them up. Golem production cannot be delayed by this.
He has no confidence in you. He does not know your worth.
Go on. It's your first sacrifice for your new life. I'm sure it will be glorious.
Man, I really want to learn the way of the closed fist. How are we doing on that? Okay. We're getting there. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Maybe by the end of all of this, we'll be able to fly back to Tien's Landing and learn that. That would be cool. He said until he can get real Lotus assassins, and there's one just hiding in his cubby back here. Like, what are all these fools doing? Yes, all the sweet, sweet XP. We love it. We love it. All right.
Legendary strike. Horse demon.
Whoa. Oh man, I didn't save and I was like, oh. Why would I need to do that? I was like, serves me right for being overconfident. Okay. Try that again.
Longsword. Legendary strike.
Nice. Alright. That's better. Inactive clay golem. How do I activate them? Alright, we're just gonna keep that going. Cannot be opened at this time. Okay. So I got a group of ghosts. Gotta go get another group, I'm sure, over here. Golem press room. No. So maybe it was just the one room. Sweet. Okay.
You live. And the ghosts are gone? Well, I did not expect this. It would seem that I have a competent acolyte for once. Interesting. Recruits are rarely of use before we strip them of their outside identities, but you beg a more interesting application. Could you be the one I have waited for?
I am no mere student. I earned my
Your
place
duties
here.
would normally include a period of deprivation in a cell until every hint of self and identity was stripped away. It is a draining, brutal awakening. I need a favored protege, someone willing to risk everything in my service. I will preserve your intellect, allow your inventive mind to remain, in exchange for 2 tasks. One is your duty anyway. The other is something to secure your future at the heart of the Assassins. Lotus acolytes are utterly expendable. You deserve better.
You speak as if I have a choice. You can order what you
That
want.
is true. I like that you do not suffer formality. I have struggled under the weight of the same thing from others myself. You must operate the soul extractor, past the room where you fought the ghosts. In the coming weeks, you will help swell the ranks of the Empire's glorious Golem army. Golems are fueled by the souls of the dead. The recently dead, it turns out, make far more obedient and powerful golems, especially if brutally killed. We no longer mind the necropolis for souls that linger near their resting place. We butcher slaves instead, and extract their souls into spirit shards. Tonight we require a shard of exceptional quality for a Jade Golem that will control the latest battalion of golems. You will oversee this in the extraction chamber.
A simple matter. What else?
You clearly deserve better than the short life of a regular acolyte. Your ability surprised me. Use it to surprise the others as well. Help me gain the power to help you. Kill Master Shin, my superior.
You wish me to take the blame for such
No.
an act.
Losing an exceptionally talented servant like you is of no benefit to me, even if acolytes are expendable. They die often in the machinations between masters.
We are tools to be cast aside, but if it gets us closer to our goal, we need to do as he says.
The politics of the Lotus Assassin Order are complicated. It's all right if murder is suspected, so long as it appears deserved because of incompetence.
How do I go about doing that?
That is your task to figure out, Acolyte. This is a dangerous place. Find a way for him to have an accident that disgraces him. I, of course, must not be implicated. Talk to my acolytes at their stations in the Golem Press Room and the Soul Extractor. These are dangerous machines. Find a sharp corner Shin can crack his temple on. Return to me when you have an idea for an appropriate accident. I don't care what it is, as long as there is a corpse for me to gloat over in the end.
Goodbye.
Remember your tasks, Acolyte. Create a spirit shard in the extraction chamber for the Jade Golem, and find a creative way to kill and disgrace Master Shin. You can also seek training from Acolyte Trainer Guan. I'm sure you are her superior, but she might have something of use to you.
Cool. Big ol' statue, or big ol' Death's Hand mask up there. Alright. Well, I think I am just about good on the Jade Empire for tonight, so I'm gonna go take a brief pause, and then I might honestly be back. I'm not quite done gaming for the night. Well, it seems I'm gonna have some more free time, so I'm kind of feeling some Elden Ring. I think I'm gonna be back. We're gonna do some more Elden Ring. So, if you wanna watch some more, don't go far. If not, and for anyone who is watching this after the fact, just want to say thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope that you have a is fantastic.